Alright guys, I returned. Hopefully Twitch has leveled off a bit. I noticed that my frame rate was dropping a bit. We've got a few drop frames. So I apologize for that. We restarted the game, so we're gonna see, hopefully those weird issues are gone. I'm guessing they didn't necessarily playtest the game running for 6 to 8 hours straight, so. Also, guys, I will have you know that I have decided to make a kitty cam. I just need to wait until next payday, and I am going to go to the computer store and get an USB extension cable for my older webcam, and then I'm gonna try and rig it up so that it can be used as a kitty cam for the cats. I've got 2 ideas of where I can put it, so. I also got clementines while I was up. Oh no, one of my clementines is running away. Come back, Clementine. Kitty cam is a good idea. Well, because they always sit on the spot on the couch that's like right beside me over here. So I figure I can just kind of point it in that general area. The other thing though too is that if I'm doing chill stuff from the couch, or if I'm gaming from the couch, that's where I sit. So, although this webcam has a tripod on it, so I can always just move that. But if we ever do want webcam from on the couch, but I know couch console time is usually my chill, no webcam, but you know. Okay. Okay, but I did deal with the scary box, didn't I? But yeah. So I want to set that up, but I do need an extension cable for the webcam because it doesn't quite fit. Like, the cable doesn't quite reach, so. Problem solved. There's a monster in the box. A Cyclops, but he's dead now. The Nixie throws her hands up in joy. You did it! I have to tell my family as soon as possible. Once I tell them what you did, they'll understand that not all strangers are bad. A Cyclops, huh? I doubt any of us could have dealt with that. I'd say you earned yourself a reward. Footprints in the wet soil near the hut lead north.
that? I'm good at this.
The bark fallen off the tree indicates that someone ran along the trunk with amazing agility. On the other side of the tree trunk, you can see human footprints. They lead north.
Wait for me there, I wonder. Trail me. I did it. I did.
Okay. Back down this way then.
Time becomes distance.
Let's talk about this hunter. Ivar, was it? Do you know where he is now? He probably went to the grove up north again. That's where his children's graves are. Sometimes he'll disappear for several days at a time, and he won't tell anyone where he goes, but I know anyway. Need to tell you something about the dragon. The fish were jumping ashore thanks to an ancient sarcophagus, and Nixie's accidentally drowned in the lake. I know for a fact it was a Cyclops kept in a sarcophagus under the lake that caused all the strange occurrences around here. The Cyclops is dead now, and the village is safe. The scale Ivar gave you came from a wyvern, not a dragon. Don't misunderstand, Baroness. It's not that I think you're simple, the fisher assures you patronizingly. But everyone's been talking about the dragon. Well, you're the only one talking about some wyvern. You really should listen to what people say. It's just common sense, really. I know for a fact it was a Cyclops kept in a sarcophagus under the lake that caused all the strange occurrences around here. The Cyclops is dead now and the village is safe. The fisher listens intently, his face thoughtful. So, what then? The fish won't jump ashore anymore? That's too bad. Can we get another Cyclops from somewhere then? Really? Okay. So we're gonna go up here then.
Look ahead.
The footprints lead to an inconspicuous end path that leads deeper into the woods.
Forwards! No backwards, backwards!
Nope. This way? Yes.
I will protect you. I grant And you're dead. Let's finish them quickly.
Nice. There we go. I was gonna say, like, where the hell are they? Oh no! How dare you, Trip Floof!
You deserve it.
Cannot hide from me.
Oh, come on. Step on him, Floof.
Knock knock used to lighting enemies on fire first.
There we go.
Any last wishes?
Taste my fury.
Nowhere to run.
Kill it! There we go.
Step, step.
Ooh. Don't come closer. Don't. How can I stop it? It's too strong. Too strong. He's a werewolf? I didn't see that coming. Mm. I was hoping to get him out of there. Oh, oh, oh! If I use one of these ones...
Come here, Bax.
There we go. No, wait. Fucking hell.
Burn.
Okay.
Ah, good, you dead.
Oh, come on.
Bring it!
There we go.
Which knife to use?
This is where I step in.
Cannot hide from me.
Um,
Tear them apart! Not use.
the werewolf's powerful body shrinks and contorts. The beastly features transform into the face of Ivar, the hunter. There are deep wounds all over his body. He's sparkling. So this is how it finally ends. Tell me the truth about what happened to you. Let it be my last fairy tale. Then, once upon a time, there lived a stupid young hunter named Ivar. He loved his family, his wife, his son, his little daughter, very much. He also loved making up fairy tales for his children. But one night, he came up with a foolish story, one about a silver dragon that can only be spotted if you climb to the top of a high cliff as the new moon rises. That very night, the children snuck out of the house and their bodies were found at the base of the cliff the next morning. His poor wife's heart couldn't bear the loss. Lisa, she was gone soon after. So Ivar cursed himself, cursed his own blabbering tongue, the reckless mind. Standing near the graves of his family, he could only mutter to himself over and over, "I'm a monster, I'm a monster." Then he felt the self-inflicted curse begin to melt him from the inside, burning him, turning him into a beast. He became a werewolf, swore to protect the village to honor the memory of Lisa and his children. He wanted to serve people, to bring them good instead of evil, at least once. Anger and pain invited a beast's soul into a human heart? Huh. When I was a kid, the old crones talked about something like this. I thought it was just a fairy tale, though. Almost a rebel, a high-minded rhymer who doomed himself to the life of a shapeshifter. I'd gladly pay to publish a book featuring his story. Let the other rebel dreamers see where this road leads. Why not work for me? Lay down the title of Dragon's Voice and become the Baroness's voice for the people. Sorry, Baroness, but no. I'm not interested in working for anyone else. Besides, the village would never accept me if they learned who I really am. So please, just finish me off or let me go. The choices are yours. Were I to spare you, what would you do? Ira's brow furrows. I stopped looking to the future long ago, but I don't think I belong here anymore, especially if people discovered the truth. Were you to spare my life, I'd leave. Leave and try to find a new reason to live. Alright, get lost. Ira stands holding the wound on his side. I was not expecting mercy, but I'm certainly grateful for it. Go. Try to forgive yourself if you can. Ivor bows slightly, then winces in pain. A word in parting, if I may, Baroness. Consider it my werewolf instincts talking. I can tell you'll be the subject of stories and legends yourself soon, and I'm sure they'll be told far and wide across the land. Now, whether they'll be tales of terror or hope, well, that will be up to you. I'll make sure of that, Lindsay smiles. And your story, it won't be forgotten. I promise. Two small graves hide at the foot of the rock. Wooden grave markers, whittled and painted with loving care, are placed at the top of both. All right. There we go. Okay, and that's all of that. How many more days do we have until this? Still 32 days. Holy crap. Okay, so only like 2 days. That's actually not that bad. What is this my sister sending me now? Oh, she saw an owl. Everybody knows I like animals, so they always send me whenever they see animals that aren't like typical city things.
be easier if you not bite back.
Let's see. Ah, she went to like a bird show. Okay. Probably for my nephew. He's like freaking loves animals. I actually, next pay, I'm actually going to go to Toys R Us and I'm going to find the biggest stuffed animal of one of his like favorite two animals that I can find. And my sister's going to hate me for it because their apartment is even smaller than mine. But you know what? Every kid needs a stuffed animal that's 3 times as big as they are of their favorite animal. It's just kind of the laws of nature. Nice. That's a rule you can get behind. I know, right?
They go down!
So I've been like keeping my eye out at Walmart, but they haven't had anything lately. So I'm gonna try Toys R Us. Because I know that they're gonna have like a much bigger variety. Hopefully, anyways.
You deserve.
I'm not even gonna bother looting the one that was like off to the corner. No, I loved stuffed animals as a kid, and I still do now. Even like, fuck. You guys wouldn't think that like my rooms are the rooms of somebody my age. Okay, so we still got 6 days before those ones there are done.
My life is a burden.
I mean, hell, I still want stuffed animals of my giant stuffed animals are my favorite stuffed animals. Who wouldn't? I'm gonna use some rations again.
I'm so happy I dropped by Lady Jamandi's that evening. We had some fun, learned a few assassins, and made a valuable acquaintance.
What are you so happy about? It's true, we might not have met otherwise, but a lot of people died that night.
Like, I feel like you should be able to speed this up, too.
Running won't help you.
Like, I feel like this game would be way faster if it wasn't for that.
It's nice to use.
I like how this Dwemer cat just, like, shows up wherever we go in this area.
Trail me.
Shania is happy to see you, O most worthy one. Rest your legs and listen to my stories. That is, if you've nothing more important to do, such as assisting me in a delicate situation. What sort of help do you need? The Vidrani proffers a small scroll. This was written by my father. It was meant for a family that has lived for centuries near the home of my relatives in Absalom. Life has scattered us all across Golarion, but we never gave up hope of reuniting with those we once knew so well. My father asked me to pass this letter to a member of this fine family, if I should ever happen to stumble across one. As I have recently discovered, one of them lives nearby. The noble Hesuf trades in your capital. I confess I am too nervous to meet him. I fear that my anxiety will cause me to behave inappropriately, and I may disgrace myself for it. Would you assist me in fulfilling my duty and deliver him this letter? I do not believe that my heart can be at peace until this letter is delivered. One cannot be a master when beset by such distraction. Okay. Did I ever find all of his parts? Okay. I think we'll go back and see... shit, no, because I've got 6 days before I can do anything anyways. No, that's what I wanted. Demra, let's see if she's got something we haven't gotten yet.
My life is a burden.
All right.
Not tired. Legs weak. Stomach empty.
I'd like to see her wares. No, I don't see anything. Oh, wait, yeah, here, right here. Okay. Okay, so Demra.
Time to search for the spot to rest.
Camp.
Ekin doesn't like goblins. But goblins are not trolls. Why then?
Because you are all beasts. You're just tamed.
Okay, let's see what we got now. Okay. But, like, can I do anything about it? Eh. What's this? It's people. Several figures clad in dark clothes stand before you. The darkness hides their bodies, and the hoods drape their features in shadows. Baroness Kitty, no fear, for your time has come! Step back before you make me angry. Great Mother, ancestress of monsters, Lamashtu herself has called upon us to track you down and deal with you the way you deserve. Your deeds, which opened new hearts to Lamashtu, didn't go unnoticed. You trembled and stepped back before the image of Great Mother, having left her children unharmed. The goddess graces those who fear her wrath and stays their hand from her progeny. You've let me go in peace, allowed me to spread my faith in these lands. For that I prayed to Lamashtu and asked her to bless you. For you are a true protector of her cult. Your mercy for children of Lamashtu and your protection of those who bow before Great Mother must be rewarded. The goddess herself revealed her will to us through the nightmares. We must give glory to the Baroness, who honors the cult of Lamashtu, and grant her the blessing of the goddess. Are you ready to accept the gift of Lamashtu? In fact, I don't care much but about your strange traditions, but if you insist. Bow before Great Mother and accept her protection. The cultist raises his hands and begins an incantation. As the somber chanting continues, the darkness gathers around you, thick and wet. It sticks to your clothes, your hands, and clots your hair and face. The fluid gathers on your head like a crown, then flows, almost molasses-like, down your cheeks and your forehead, then seeps into the corner of your eyes, eagerly, hungrily. As it touches your eyes, pain courses through you and your vision becomes black. Then a flickering of grays and whites, like 1,000 tiny insects were making knife cuts across your vision. Stepping back and rubbing your eyes frantically, you open them and realize now you can see in darkness. Almost as if it were day, the pain in your eyes subsides, leaving only slight tingling behind your eyes. Okay. So I can see in the dark now? But my head glows. What is my... Okay, good. I mean, at least we're hovering and chaotic. Not as strong as I would like. I'm gonna try and swing it out more, but... 2 weeks.
My life is a burden.
I'm gonna try to avoid.
Why don't we set up camp?
This Lander Lebeda, he's a shady fellow. I wouldn't risk setting out on a crusade with him.
When an animal feeds its own pack, it's being chased away. When a man sets out on his own, he's running only from himself.
I mean, Ekin would know.
Forwards. No, backwards.
Okay, show me your wares. Oh my god, did I not actually buy them from the other place? Oh, for fuck's sakes. You gotta be kidding me. No. I put them in, but then I didn't buy them. Now I gotta go back. That's okay. I can stop by the capital anyways, because I think I left some stuff in there. Oh.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
I'm dumb. Okay, no, wait, hang on. That's right, because this guy's here. Onslaught Kuros, Onslaught Jambirds. Yeah, so we just didn't get the... Fuck. I didn't take them from the other place. You've got to be effing kidding me. Oh, fuck. I put them in the thing and then I didn't click buy. I'm a dumbass, guys. At least we would have had to go back this way anyways to get back to the town. A triumph! Our warriors mounted a large-scale raid and slaughtered all the monsters. Their bodies were stuffed and mounted in the chambers of the town hall. That one failed. That one was a success, though. Pamphlets mocking the people's indolence works. The hedonic teachings came to an end. The advisor's aid arrived just in time. The settlement is being rebuilt after the awful fire. Good. The news of Saglar's fall has spread across the neighboring lands like ripples on a pond. It seems that the stolen lands has entered a new age, its future history to be written by its new ruler's actions and decisions. The fledgling barony already begins to attract attention from across the distant realms of Golarion. Some factions already take a keen interest in the affairs of the Baroness and may even pay her a visit. Okay, that one I have to go to the throne room. This one I don't have any advisors for. I'll do that. I don't have enough yet to get all of these, I don't think. Okay, so those ones just beat themselves, I guess? How many more days do we got? Probably just a few. 24 days. That's actually still a lot. Oh my god, these don't even stay collapsed. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Enter. Oh, shit. I sold all my crap. Like, I spent all my money. Aha! There we go.
Step, step.
I'm pretty sure if you ask her for a place to stay, she's like, the fuck you think this is? This isn't no inn.
My life is a burden.
Oh, shish.
Keep your distance, Knock Knock. We follow different paths.
How so? Will you go separately? Seek your own adventure? If so, farewell then.
If I'm cooking, then why do we also need food? Like rations. I think that if you successfully cook, that should reduce like the number of rations needed by, even if it's just by 1 or something. Enter! You gonna come say hi, Penguin? Hi! I recovered your grandfather's armor. You can take it. Dran smiles happily but freezes as he sees the armor. Oh, damn. Kurgan, you scoundrel. Ruining perfectly good armor. I gather he couldn't find a buyer for the whole thing, so he decided to sell it off piece by piece. Ugh. That'll be a lot of repairs. It'll take forever. Well, don't say thank you or anything. It's kind of a dick move. Hey, Penguin? Yeah? Penguin agrees, I think. Do you agree? Hi. Mm-hmm. Aww. Okay, let's go back, because we know that somebody wants to talk to me. I can't remember how to upgrade a village. I'm gonna look it up. Hang on. Finder, how to
My
upgrade.
life is a burden.
Settle on.
Why don't we set up camp?
Okay, so it's just based off of how many you get. Okay. So it's just
Female
based off of
wolves
that
are
number you have.
sharp-toothed as the males, and they hunt just as good. Female bears fight like demons. So why my tribe won't let women lift their heads from the cooking pot.
People are not always wise. They act like beasts when it suits them, or invent foolish things rather than learn what animals know.
I guess at least they like each other. Penguin, why do you walk in circles around my desk? Hey? She will literally, like, she'll sit here, and then she'll walk like a circle all the way around my desk, and then she'll come back, and then she'll sit there, and then she'll walk a circle around my desk. Eh? Yeah? High five? High five? That's not a high five. That's a, I'm going to pull your hand closer so that you can pet me. Your Grace, a poor fellow, a nobleman from Bravoy, has been found near the gates. Sadly, his caravan was ambushed. It seems the bandits who live in the forest claimed it for themselves. The gang's leader was Davor the Grey, who you so carelessly imprisoned. He only recently escaped, and he has a lot to catch up on. The merchant demands that we find and hang the ambushers and compensate him for his damages. What makes him think we're ready to pay? Was it we who robbed him? Did he pay us to ensure his safety? Nothing of the sort. We must send a message to him and all other merchants. Anyone looking to travel safely across our lands should dip into their purses. Just ignore his whining, Your Grace. Yeah, I'm not. I'll send guards off, but we're not gonna give the Brevin anything. Lebeda rolls the eyes. Oh, but what's the point? Your Grace will cut Devor's head off, and the locals will elect a new chieftain who will step up and cause the same trouble that Devor did. Mark my word. The woman standing before you isn't young. Her irreproachable poise and velvet attire attest to her wealth and nobility. But the creases on her face bear witness to a secret grief. Greetings, Your Grace. Let me introduce myself. I am Jerona Al-Navi, head of the Al-Navi family. She sighs deeply. But my name is of no importance. My family and I are to leave your domain today. The woman eyes you solemnly, but without affront. My son mysteriously died a week ago. His body was examined. The death appeared to be natural. But it's obvious to any reasonable person that a man in his prime can't just drop dead. Your subjects have failed to show me mercy or understanding. Now I fear that such sudden death may find my other relatives as well, especially now that mysterious and inexplicable deaths are growing more common in your lands. My departure is a settled matter, but I still believe in law and justice. Perhaps now you may choose to step in and protect those who are relying on you. What the fuck you talking about, lady? Jerona purses her lips. There's no containing gossip, Your Grace. Over the past few weeks, many fine ladies and gentlemen have died under mysterious circumstances. The guards declared that all cases were but mishaps. I find it quite suspicious that experienced riders fall from their horses and break their necks, or young beauties die from minor cuts they get on a promenade. Who was your son and did he have any enemies? My son was a lawyer. He promoted various interests and handled the affairs of several merchants. He could hardly practice his profession without making some enemies. However, I'm not sure I could point to anyone in particular. And how did he die? During a hunt, surrounded by friends. They say they found my poor son in the morning. His body had... That sentence makes no sense. His body was already in rigor? And his face was frozen in the last expression he had. Terror. There wasn't a single mark on his body, and his food and wine had been shared with others. I feel like some of the terminology they use in this wouldn't necessarily be used. Like, rigor mortis is because it's based off of Latin, and I don't know if this world has that, like that terminology. I feel like it should just say, like, his body was already stiff. Like, they should be, I don't know. Personal choice, I guess. Alright, I'll try to get to the bottom. Gerona's expression softens. I was hoping to see justice done after I spoke with you. Thank you, Your Grace. May Abadar be with you. Okay. It's important to find out who's behind the deaths of nobles in the barony. This will require no little expense, but the safety of your subjects is of utmost importance. The investigation has begun. Now you need only wait for the result. You've thought about that sometimes as well, but then if you go down that road, what words can you use that aren't based on some real-world language? Well, it's more of also that even if you still use the term rigor mortis, I don't feel like a common person in a medieval technology world would be using that term. Even now, common people don't use that term. It's a term that's almost exclusively used by people in some sort of scientific field, you know? It would be like it's like just a random person coming up and using like a technical term that is, I don't know. I just feel like it's out of place. It's not how an average person would talk, and I think that's what bothers me about it. Not necessarily that it's based off of Latin, but I don't feel like a common person. Her son was a lawyer, though, so she might be fairly well educated. I guess. But we also don't know what kind of, because they mentioned he helped all sorts of like businessmen and nobles, so you don't really know about murder terminology when you're dealing with contracts and stuff like that, right? It's more of a medical terminology. I don't know. It just felt a little out of place to me.